This matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Giants.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was third and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And when you think about his performance this year, you have to have nothing but admiration the way that he passed his team into the playoffs. They threw it around so well in the regular season, but in this game, the elements may affect them. I think they'll continue to fling it around until the weather slows them down, and if it doesn't, they'll continue to show the style that they've shown throughout the season.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Noah Gray, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The end result, 21 yards.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Falcons will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
But he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken. They're
going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
The possession switching back to the New York Giants.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over, 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Three yards remain for 2nd down.
Looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Now, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
On 3rd down, Noel. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Get ready, get ready.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Noel. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Noel muscles him off. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. He's got a man, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Yeah, he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And New York set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. Look at the big man rumble. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
That's complete to Tony.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. The Giants on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 47 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Trying the power game with Ham and trying to push forward. Stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is really flipping around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Hunter Long, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Azeez Ojulari able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. They'll throw now on the final play. And he rifles one incomplete. So we now proceed to the start of the second half. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Gets around him. There's the stiff arm. Oh, and now some space to operate. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Atlanta regains possession of the football.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground with Moss.
Tough running, but not a ton to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. So that'll back them up 5. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Here's Tressway now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Once more, it's the fullback Ham.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, That's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. They'll set up a throw. Try to lay one up deep.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at the 18. So possession goes over here on the punt. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 30. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Right now, let's run, baby.
So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
The Falcons offense set to go.
And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
On the handoff, running left, Moss.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
New York ready to go again offensively.
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now back to throw.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On the give, this is their fullback. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And it'll be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They're going to look to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the to start the 4th. On 2nd down now. It's Moss. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
This is to Pitts on the quick slant.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Rondale Moore, the intended target.
And it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Again, he targets Moore. This one is complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Back to throw again. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Garrett Wallow
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Now, oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
He's putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Packers' kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
That catch good for only a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's 2nd and 8. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Looking to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, obviously, that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
On the move to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Second touchdown, you got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This is Smith with a grab. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Second down and 3.
They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Ross Blacklock in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Right back to Moss.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Good job. Good stop.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You better come harder next time.
2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run out of the gun with Moss.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped. Good coverage downfield. And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way, because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
Jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not a fool. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse. Disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest. The realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all I got, you gotta play my insurance. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy.
Madden football brings you.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
A play fake for Sermon. Now Lance. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Lance looking to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle, and this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Lance. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. 56 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you talk about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lance to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll dump this off to Sermon, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw here. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The drive starts with a carry by Sermon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
Big hit all day. Sack City. Sack City.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Checks it down to Sermon out of the backfield. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Oh, he bowls over him. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's got Mason complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
1st down, they stay with Moss on the ground.
Finding room inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On the handoff, it's Moss.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I'll be giving enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
Moss.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Zach Moss
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and it's now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Lance, a give now to Sermon.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Moss.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. $21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter does this, all that puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Niners on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44.
On 2nd down, Dent. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Let's go! Let's go!
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Right back to him on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, it's Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 1.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
30, 20, touchdown, Falcons.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. When you talk about Jamar Chase, one of the things that really stands out, his ability to take ordinary plays and then turn those into big ones.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. It's down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. In on second down. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On second and very short, Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Lance looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing now is Lance. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. The big fella past the 20. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back on. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Gets this one to Yessirskee. That catch good for only a couple. So we've come upon halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7 yards, the pickup there. On second down, here's a run with Moss.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. And 8 yards pickup. And a Falcon first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
On the give, this is Moss.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamar Chase saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. To throw, it's Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Crawford. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. This is Yessirskee. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. From midfield, here's Lance. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Another carry here for the fullback, Yessirskee. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working from the gun, Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 3 yards out. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond to that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time and this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, 74 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On the quick handoff, it's Yessirskee. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Right back to Yessirskee again. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The Lance going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Let's go, baby.
The Falcons ready to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 2nd down, it's Moss again. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
They don't want it, fellas.
On play action, they'll throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Back to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Moss. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Moss. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Moss. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Moss down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
I got 8. Single.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Lance again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check.
Now Lance. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Lance looking to throw it.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Let's go, let's go. Like that before. We better than that.
Justin Tucker in for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 3-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going with Moss on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 125 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They're going to look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Lance now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Lance. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance gets this one to Juszczyk. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Ross Blacklock in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And now look at him go. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3.